What up? This is Just That Dude, and this is Just That TV, and I am here to talk about Empire Season 2, Episode 15, More Than Kin. Okay, so this episode starts off with Hakeem. He's in the strip club or whatever like that. He's doing his little performance. He's drinking. And, you know, he's just really down on himself. He's having a little pity party because, you know, he's not CEO no more. And all of this bullcrap that's just came his motherfucking way or whatever like that. Laura is blowing his phone up. He not answering. He don't want to talk to her. She ended up finding him through the little app or whatever. You know, he posted his location on his little app, and she ended up finding him. So she go down there, whatever, she's talking to him, trying to figure out what's going on and all this other stuff. He just like, you know, my life is going downhill right now. You know, I just feel like you're going to leave me and you're going to bail like everybody else. She was like, dude, like, you just proposed to me. Like, I'm here for you. Like, I'm not going to do that or whatever like that. He was like, oh, so you don't care that I'm not CEO anymore? She was like, no, and all this other stuff. Like, I'm here for you. So he was like, okay, well, I got Anika pregnant or whatever before we got together. So, you know, she got mad. She got pissed off. She slaps him. She leaves. Jamal, Lucius, and Cookie, they at this little, like, press event for, I guess, the voters of the ASA Awards or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know if they said it, but whatever. They sitting here having this little press conference or whatever. This dude is kind of grilling Jamal, telling Jamal like, you know, you was hot for a minute until your dad or whatever put out his little video or whatever. Now you've been quiet because you was like the spokesperson or whatever like that. Like, you know, now you've been quiet since your daddy popped out or whatever. Like, what's going on? Is it, you know, is it tension there? Y'all going back and forth? It's like a boxing match or whatever like that. Lucius on the side, he playing it up or whatever. He talking about some, yeah, it's a boxing match. Let's play. You ready? Jamal talking some, I'm ready, whatever like that. Like, they just going back and forth. Jamal mad because he feel like Lucius is really motherfucking trying to come for him or whatever like that. And Thirsty comes in, tell Lucius like he been spying on the board, and the board is planning to motherfucking, you know, meet some people or whatever for CEO. So Lucius like, no, they can't do that or whatever, like, bitch, like, cause he, you know, he trying to get up in there. So he was like, okay, well, maybe if the board see me and my families together, see us united or whatever, you know, that would, you know, smooth them over, whatever, and help me out. So Cookie's all for it. Cookie go talk to Andre. She's trying to get Andre to do it or whatever. Get Hakeem and Jamal to agree to back Lucius or whatever like that. She don't want Jamal to find out because she already feel like Jamal feel like, you know, she trying to get Lucius back. So she don't want Jamal to feel some type of way. So Andre comes up with this idea. He said, we're going to have a fundraiser for bipolar awareness or whatever like that. And I want to be the spokesperson for it. I want to come out publicly and let everybody know about my mental issues or whatever like that. Cookie feel like it's a good idea, and plus she feel like, you know, it'll be a good thing for Lucius or whatever like that. So Andre goes down and talk to Jamal and Hakeem and try to convince them, you know, do this, we doing this event or whatever like that. You know, not necessarily saying that it's for Lucius, but saying that it's for him and Cookie, and that, you know, they come down to support or whatever like that. They agreed to it and all this other bullshit. Jamal and Becky is walking through Empire. They setting up for the little event, for the fundraiser, whatever like that. So out of nowhere, here comes motherfucking Michael's old thirsty ass. He pops the fuck up, talking about some, he was just working or whatever, you know, doing some planning and all this other bullshit or whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't even fucking know, because when I seen him, bitch, I got disgusted. So he popped up on the scene talking about some kid. He talked to Jamal or whatever. They go to this little bar or little lounge area where Jamal first had his first performance at, where he did Good Enough or whatever, season 1. What was that, first episode? So they talking, all this other stuff, getting caught up and all this other stuff, all this other stuff, all this other stuff. So this dude see Jamal up in there. He like, hey, Jamal, come up here, sing a song, sing a song. Jamal sings a song, whatever. So Hakeem calls Anika over to his place. She gets there. He's showing her that, you know, he's taking this baby thing seriously now. He done freaking got some gifts. He done got his apartment baby proofed and everything. And he's telling her like, I'm here for you and this baby. She, you know, don't understand why he doing this, where this coming from. She like, how you even know that I want you involved in the baby's life? He was like, look, I'm sorry about everything, but I am going to be here. This is my child. I want to be here, and I understand how it feels, you know, to be raised in a situation like that or whatever like that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put my baby in that situation. She was like, you know, that's cool or whatever like that, but your daddy threatened my life. So now he pissed off. Fucking, he goes over to Lucia's house. Him and Cookie goes over there to confront him. When they get over there, Lucia's is having a little dinner date with the little reporter bitch. I don't even know her motherfucking name, but the little reporter bitch with the fro, with the kinky curl. He fucking having dinner with her or whatever. Cookie walks up in there because, you know, she feeling some type of way about this bitch. So she walks up in there, whatever, talking about some, look at y'all or whatever like that. We smell like fish up in here. Lucia's like, we just had lobster or whatever like that. So he was like, you know, he dismissed her or whatever and was like, I'm gonna call you a limo or whatever like that. Like, go on downstairs or whatever. Hakeem confronts Lucius like, why did you threaten Anika's life? Now her mom is telling her like she gotta leave New York or whatever like that. And Cookie and Lucius is really not taking this baby thing serious or whatever. So it's upsetting Hakeem. It's pissing him the fuck off. So he was like, look, if Anika motherfucking leave, then you will never see the baby or me again because I'm gonna leave too. Or whatever like that. So now Cookie and her motherfucking feelings because she don't want her baby to leave. So she like, look, like, we need to motherfucking fix this shit the fuck over. You need to motherfucking lay up off of Hakeem. Leave him the fuck alone. Let me motherfucking focus on Boo Boo Kitty. You just focus on your little reporter bitch. So Cookie goes over there to motherfucking Anika's house, and as she knocking on the motherfucking door trying to get Anika to answer, here come the motherfucking EMS rushing her out on the goddamn stretcher. I said, bitch. Anyway, so Cookie hops her ass in the back of the motherfucking ambulance, and, you know, Anika's having motherfucking pains or whatever. She panicking. She about to have a fucking panic attack. Cookie is really not taking the situation very serious. Like, she could really give a fuck, care less. Like, she don't give a fuck. All she care about is the motherfucking baby or whatever like that. But, you know, she see the motherfucking fear on Anika's face, and Anika really about to have a fucking panic attack. So she jump into her motherfucking, you know, her feelings, and she calms Anika down. She like, listen to my voice, just breathe, everything gonna be okay, everything gonna be okay. She was like, don't you even worry about anything, this baby gonna be fine. And Anika was like, your grandchild. So it kind of clicks in Cookie here, like, this is my motherfucking grandchild. Like, I'm about to be a motherfucking grandmother, my first motherfucking grandchild. Like, I'm gonna take this shit seriously. So Cookie trying to call Hakeem, but Hakeem is sitting down talking to Laura, trying to convince Laura to stay in his little relationship or whatever like that, and that everything gonna be okay, and they gonna, you know, try to fix this and figure out this shit together or whatever like that. Laura ain't going though. She didn't picture this the way, you know, this not the way she pictured how her life would be, how her marriage would start and all this other shit. So she can't take it. She takes off the ring, she give it back. She just like, I can't do it or whatever like that. Then Cookie calls Lucius. Lucius' ass is at his motherfucking place, or he at her place, whoever the fuck place he at. He is about to motherfucking get it on with the reporter bitch. They sitting here getting all kinky. They on some freaking 50 Shades of Grey type stuff. She slapping him, you know, like he turning all red and shit. She choking the mess out of him. I said, ooh, y'all nasty. Like, look at you, look at that. Like, what? Bitch, I was all just all discombobulated. I didn't know what to think. Like, so Cookie calls and interrupts them, and the reporter lady, she kind of gets mad or whatever like that. She mad, she upset or whatever like that, because Cookie keeps popping up and, you know, making little digs at her or whatever like that. So she like, maybe I should do my profile story on Cookie and let them know how the manipulative bitch got Lucius lion wrapped around her finger or whatever like that. So, you know, Lucius got his feelings, and he was like, you don't need to motherfucking, you better not say nothing else bad about Cookie ever again, and pushed her ass on the motherfucking couch. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, don't kill this bitch, Lucius, because you know you, bitch, you like to kill bitches. Like, that's in your repertoire. Hakeem gets down there to the hospital, and, you know, Cookie greeted him or whatever like that, and was like, they were Nika mama. Nika mama come walking down the hallway like she was just a bad bitch. Like, you couldn't tell her shit. And, you know, she giving Hakeem all this attitude or whatever like that. Talking about some Nika been pregnant for 5 months, you ain't been there, and all this other bull crap. You know, he was about to get nasty with her, but he had to motherfucking realize where he was at and the bitch he was talking to or whatever like that. He just wanted to see a Nika or whatever like that. I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, why you so mad at Hakeem when your motherfucking daughter is hopping from motherfucking father to the goddamn son? Like, bitch, wasn't y'all just at Lucius' house having a motherfucking nice ass dinner or whatever like that, ready for Lucius to marry her and all this other bullshit? Now she pregnant by Lucius' son, who is motherfucking what, like 19 years old? Like, he ain't even motherfucking legal to drink yet, bitch, in the States. So, bitch, why you so mad at him? Like, you need to be mad at your motherfucking daughter for making dumbass goddamn decisions. But I guess you not mad since he a motherfucking millionaire, bitch. I see what type of bitch you is. So, going about that bull crap. So, they get to Anika's room. They check on her or whatever like that. Cookie looks at her phone and see that Lucius is coming. So, when the mama hear Lucius' name, she like, Lucius is not welcomed here. Not after what he did. So, Hakeem like, what did he do? Or whatever like that. So, they tells him like, look, your motherfucking daddy threatened my motherfucking daddy and made him motherfucking commit fraud or whatever to get him to for the empire to go public or whatever like that. So Hakeem fucking meets Lucius as Lucius came in or whatever, telling him we gotta freaking talk. So Lucius was just like, you know what, like, I'm over it. I'm calling my dogs off. I want to be here for you and the baby or whatever like that. Like, I came to my senses and all that other stuff. And he just buttering up Hakeem and all, just like saying everything that Hakeem wants or whatever. Talking about some, okay, I'm going to respect your wishes. I'm not going to go back there, but I'm going to get on the phone and I'm going to call some people up and see if they can do some shit for the baby and all this other stuff. And, you know, just buttering Hakeem up. I was like, bitch, Hakeem, don't fall for it, because that's all he fucking do. He just wants you back in his motherfucking clutches, bitch, so he can crush you again. Because now that you finally just like said fuck every fucking thing, but you know Hakeem is gullible as fuck. So Cookie and Lucius are sitting there having a little conversation or whatever like that, because you know, she, like I said, she feels some type of way that Lucius is fucking around with the little reporter lady. So she like, yeah, I smell that motherfucking cheap ass perfume on you. He was like, ain't nothing happened with her. She not my type. That's not what I'm going for, whatever like that. I like a smart girl who kind of hood and thick-witted or whatever. So she was like, well, you had one of them. He was like, well, I mean, all you gotta do is just roll back over here. She like, no, ain't gonna happen, never. She was like, what if I can get you an exclusive profile or whatever in the trade, and it could be about tomorrow morning? He was like, that'd be good, you know, that'd be a good look for me. And he was like, so you willing to just like, basically like, cause you know, the reporter lady doing the same thing, but she not getting hers up as fast as Cookie's getting hers up. So he like, you know, I'm gonna go with Cookie because, you know, that's a good look for me, and it could be about tomorrow, yeah. So she was like, I mean, you got a problem with me doing this? You know, it's gonna motherfucking push your reporter bitch out. He was like, I ain't got no ties to that bitch. That bitch don't mean nothing to me, and she ain't got no dirt on me, so do what you gotta do, boo. So at the little event, she kind of, the reporter lady, she questions Lucius or whatever like that. Like, oh, you just a motherfucking snake and all this other bullshit. She looks over at Andre. She gets a little idea in her head. So she was like, you know what? It's all good. She goes over to Andre. She gives Andre these pictures. Andre looking like, what the fuck is these? Like, what's up? She was like, here go a picture of a nursing home. Here go a picture of, I forgot what the fuck the lady, Lucius' mama name was. I forgot what the fuck it was. And then he was like, she was like, this is your grandmother or whatever like that. So, you know, Andre, he like, what the fuck, what the fuck? He was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. He just ran. He left up out of there. So Lucius in there talking to the little board people or whatever. He kind of throwing Jamal under the bus or whatever like that, saying that Jamal is basically not ready and all this other stuff. But he, you know, he's growing. He's finding himself as an artist, but he not ready or whatever like that. And him and Cookie wrote all his songs on his album and all this, like, just a little down at him or whatever. But Jamal's standing right behind him. So Jamal overhears all of this or whatever and was like, really, is this how you trying to play it right now? Like, I ain't even got time for you or whatever like that. Like, I wouldn't perform for you and I'm not going to do it. So he leaves or whatever like that. He goes back to his little, you know, spot where he did his first performance at, and he do this little performance, like this little bluesy jazz remix of Good Enough or whatever like that. And it was cute for whatever the fuck it was. Everybody was out there or whatever because he put it on a little app that he was gonna be there. So everybody came out there. Frida came out there. You know, everybody was out there. Even the news brought their ass out there and broadcast that Jamal was down there. So I mean, it was cute, and it kind of put him back in the races with Lucius. So I was like, for the ASA award. So I was like, that's good, that's cute. I mean, whatever the fuck it was. But back at the little event, Lucius is sitting there, you know, talking about how Empire's built on family and how they've went through trials and tribulations and all this other shit, but it's only made them stronger and all this other bullshit. So the reporter bitch, she's still salty, so she yelling out about something. But where's your sons? I don't see none of your sons here. Why isn't your sons here? That seems kind of odd since you're built on family. Where's your family? You ain't got your family with you. Like, she was just going the fuck off. So fucking Thirsty had to bring security in and bring that bitch out. Like, it was too fucking funny. They escorted that bitch out with the quickness. I said, bitch, that is so not motherfucking classy, bitch. And I swear to God on everything, I wouldn't let you do a story on me after that, bitch. Like, that was not even cute. Well, Cookie fucking, she brings it upon herself. She was like, well, you want to know about family? Freaking at the ASO Wars, Lucius, Jamal, and Hakeem will be all on one stage and they will be performing for the first time ever or whatever like that. Like, it's the fucking family and all this other bull crap, and you know. And Lucius was like, is this really gonna happen? She like, bitch, if I gotta drag everybody there and force them to motherfucking do it, they gonna motherfucking do it. So when she said this, the board, they ate that shit up. They was like, this is a good idea, this is brilliant, or whatever like that. Like, this is so good, this is exactly what we need to reposition Empire back and, you know, get the shareholders and everybody, you know, liking it again and all this other stuff. And they was like, you know, we've been thinking and we've been looking into it or whatever, and we would like both of y'all to be co-CEOs of Empire or whatever like that. That means everything gonna be split 50-50 between both of y'all. And, you know, when they said this, Cookie, she kind of hesitates and she's like, I don't know, like, we're gonna have to talk this over or whatever like that. But then Lucius interrupted and was like, no, we don't need to talk this over. This is a good thing. Like, you know, I will be happy to work side by side with you. Like, what like both of us back at it again, you know, this is gonna be good. So she like, for real, like, oh my gosh, like, this is what's up. So she hugs him or whatever like that, you know, because she just happy, like, she didn't expect that or whatever like that. I guess she didn't want to step on his toes. But this motherfucker hugs her and looks into the camera and shit to myself, yeah, I got your back or whatever, but giving us this old evil ass, backstabby ass look. And I'm like, bitch, you about to try to stab Cookie in the back? Bitch, if is Cookie the one that's gonna fall? Bitch, Cookie can't fall. Let me tell y'all, Cookie cannot fall because Cookie did 17 motherfucking years. Cookie can't fall. So, bitch, I'm not even putting that out there in the atmosphere because I ain't got time for it, bitch. And I swear to God on everything, bitch, if it is Cookie, fuck you writers, fuck you directors, fuck every motherfucking body, because I ain't got motherfucking time. Like, I really don't. But that was my review, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video, share this video on all y'all social networks, and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see